please socialize differently. Be careful who you socialize with. Be careful how you socialize. And now be careful how many people you socialize with. I commend the Premier both for taking the actions, which I know won't necessarily be popular, and for doing it province-wide, because I think both were the right thing to do. The right thing to do when we're in a crisis like this.
Good evening. That's Mayor John Tory reacting to new restrictions introduced as Omicron cases cause a heavy surge in case numbers, prompting the Ford government to take a step back and introduce a 50% capacity limit to indoor settings. To get a grip on the recent spike in cases, the province has announced they will be reducing the indoor social gathering limit from 25 to 10. Outdoor social gatherings will also be limited to 25 people. Officials will be applying 50% capacity limits to all indoor settings, excluding a business or place being used for weddings, funerals, and religious services. In addition to the capacity changes, food and drinks will now be prohibited in all sporting events, concert venues, casinos, and theaters. Bars and restaurant event spaces and strip clubs will be required to close by 11 p.m. Takeout and delivery will be permitted beyond that time. Also, dancing will not be allowed except for workers or performers. These restrictions will come into effect at 12:01 on Sunday morning.
Over the last 2 days, we've seen increases in London and Toronto and Peel Region, New York, right across the board. And so we're moving. As this moves rapidly and is very fluid, we're going to be moving rapidly and fluid.
I know this is not the situation any of us wanted to be in, especially during the holiday season. But it's clear Omicron will not take a holiday. These measures will give us time to continue to vaccinate more Ontarians with booster doses that provide an additional layer of protection against Omicron.
And the steadily spiking numbers giving us a good reason why. Here's a snapshot of the highest case counts since earlier this summer. 3,124 new cases are being confirmed heading into the weekend. That's a big jump from the 2,400 reported yesterday. 5 more people have died because of the virus. Ontario's 7-day rolling average now sits above 1,900 and has increased by more than 300 in the past 24 hours. Hospitalizations are also on the rise, with 358 patients receiving care. 157 people are in the ICU.